Welcome back to operations management. So a recap of lost class, that is advantage. We have seen unconventional machining process. Uh, it has a high degree of accuracy advantages. It provides a great surface finish. The complex shapes can be easily machined. It has higher tool life. The metal removal rate is high. Can anyone see the screen slides?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
okay. Okay. Disadvantages of this unconventional machining process is the process has the higher cost. As we said, it is high operation skills we need, and it is complicated in the setup. So this was the recap of lost earlier class. So what I thought to have a recap of this. So today's topic is the transformation process, manufacturing and services, hybrid and agile manufacturing. Now we are going to see now. So in this hybrid manufacturing is a term that describes combining additive manufacturing and subtractive manufacturing. In a single machine system, additive manufacturing, also known as 3D printing, is used to build up a component, part, or structure within another part. Traditional subtractive manufacturing or computer numerical control, that is CNC, we have seen, milling, is used to fabricate spot. Spot milling is there, polishing. Please mute yourself. It is highly disturbing. Try to check your what you call this audio levels. There is something background talk is being listened. Try to check yourself and try to mute yourself. These can be in either order. For example, additive manufacturing is a form of laser cladding, could be used to build up a metal from that. When cooled is machined using the traditional methods. So in this hybrid manufacturing, we have two things. That is, one is additive manufacturing and subtractive manufacturing. So for that, you can see these smaller things like milling, polishing, fabricating, that these things or the activities will be going on in that. So here a reverse example would be, that is subtractive, used to create a base structure. With additive manufacturing used to create the thin structures on the top base. Subtractive manufacturing is used when traditional methods suffice, yes, or sufficient, and additive manufacturing is used where high degree of delicacy is needed. So other benefit includes the shorter processing times, the need of these fewer machines and easier inspection, and emerging technologies in CAD tools. We have computer aided designing. Through computers we are going to design and we are going to make this machining process. CREO 7.0 introduces revolutionary generative design and real-time capabilities, improved multi-body design. So it is a emerging technology. So now I'm going to show you this video. Can anyone see this
Yes,
video?
sir. Yes, sir.
Here is the computer. He is designing that a particular piece. in aerospace is designing that. You can see this is in computer, he is making this. This is the laser deposition to kV diode laser working on a workpiece. This is a 10 into faster than the power bed method. You can see that laser nozzle we have, laser beam, shielding, carrier gas, that wall strength from 0.0039 and zero point 0.2. Additive manufacturing of complete turbine casing. How he is going to create the structure? You can see the laser built peripheral flanges. And this is a milling. How it is going to cut? You see the machine. A small wet and dry machining possible. In the workpiece they are working. It is clearing. Now it is fabricating that particular piece and it is making a hole. This is milling process. So this is the AM analyzer, adaptive process control. So parameters you can see on the screen, the metal pool size, automatic adjust laser power, fan wheel, it's a piece, welding 3 to 1 meters. See, it's another workpiece. Machining areas cannot be reached and finished. How finishing is done, you can see. This is another structure, feasibility of 3D components. See the sharpening of fans in finishing quality, how you can see that precision. This is the aerospace division. The parts you have seen is from the aerospace. Turbine housing. This is a structures, very complex structures, that is through CAD we are going to see. Turbine casing, a branch aerospace, and this is cooling element, mold making, and this is impeller, branch is energy, impeller, turbine blades, aerospace, and this is flange, vacuum technology. So this is milling quality. So that was about hybrid, that is additive technology. This is agile manufacturing, is a term applied to an organization that has created the process tools and training to enable it to respond quickly to customer needs and market changes while still controlling cost and quality. It's mostly related to lean manufacturing. Means agile manufacturing means what happens means it is like customer oriented. If a customer needs a particular part or the machine or a product or a service, it can be adjusted according to the customer. So it is an approach to a manufacturing which is focused on meeting the needs of customer while maintaining the high standards of quality, controlling the overall costs involved in the production of a particular product. So this approach is geared towards companies working in high competitive environment because the competition lies according to the customer needs. Different types of needs will be there, so the company has to come forward to cater those and satisfying those needs. So it is highly competitive where small variations in the performance and product delivery can make the huge difference in the long term to a company's survival and reputation among the customers. So agile means according to the customer requirement they are going to come out. So hybrid is not like that. Hybrid is a different, that is additive. So this concept is closely related to lean manufacturing, in which the goal is to reduce waste as much as possible. In the lean manufacturing, the company aims to cut all the costs which are not directly related to the production of a product for the consumer. So here, agile is not same as lean manufacturing. Lean manufacturing means where there is no demand and the company will be cutting down all the cost and they will be doing only the works which are very much needed. That is lean manufacturing. Agile manufacturing is a type of approach. It depends highly on the customer needs and wants and desires and their likes. So agile manufacturing can conclude this concept, but it also adds an additional dimension, that idea that customer demands need to be met rapidly and effectively. In situations where companies integrate both approaches, they are sometimes said to be using agile and lean manufacturing or go one in hand. Means the strategy used in agile and lean may be the same in few concepts like cutting down the costs, but mostly lean manufacturing is internal, and when demand is not there, we are going to produce less. Agile manufacturing is also producing less, but according to the customer. If customer wants, he is going to manufacture that. That is the agile manufacturing. Operations strategy. Operation strategies is a plan specifying how an organization will allocate resources in order to support infrastructure and product. So these operations mainly is finding the resources and matching it to the infrastructure, and the process is production. So operations means it's a plan a organization does, getting the resources pulled up and supporting the infrastructure and the production. Mostly we have to go for, because if an organization has to do the best, means we have to produce something and we have to do sales, then cash on those goods you are going to get back. An operation strategy is typically driven by the overall business strategy of the organization and is designed to maximize the effectiveness of production and support elements while minimizing the cost. So this strategy is typical because the business strategy of organization mostly they want to maximize the production, means volumes they have to come out, but reduction in the costs. So the main thing in the operation strategy is we have to increase the production levels and we have to reduce the costs. So here, mostly operation strategies we are going to see. We drive operations, the part of the business that produces, distributes goods and services. The seven main functions of operations are product management, supply chain, inventory, forecasting, scheduling, quality, facilities, planning, and management. So here, the strategies, the companies mostly move on to do business and they'll produce and they want to distribute to the final customer. So in these operations, we have all the seven main functions. One is product management. Product management, they are going to check what type of product, how much product should be done, what is the quality, what are the parameters, what are the dimensions and volumes. These things they are going to see in the product management. Supply chain. Supply chain is starts from backward linkages to the forward linkages. Means backward linkages means starts from raw material suppliers, raw material quality, and raw material delivery, and raw material storage, and raw material supply to all the departments. After that, after production, again warehousing the finishing goods and distributing to all the retail wholesalers, through dealers to the retailers to the final customer. And inventory we have, that is storage of goods. Services we cannot store, but the goods we can store. That is raw materials in a godown and finished goods in another godown. So this is called inventory, means stock levels, and stock in, stock out levels, and stock register maintenance, and maintenance of space, maintenance of quality. In case of agriculture produce, fumigations, they need to be pesticides, has to be fumigated, so that no this, what you call, insects will not be coming up. Forecasting, the sales forecast, productions forecast, and the budget forecasting they are going to do. Scheduling means timetable, step by step, what are the process, first shift, second shift, third shift, and quarterly. We have monthly, and we have 6 months, and annually also we are going to plan. And quality parameters at all the levels. Though in the raw materials we are going to check the quality, and in case of finished goods also we are going to check the standards of quality. Facilities planning and management. Facilities means all the infrastructure, what are the infrastructure we have, and what are the repairings, maintenance, these all things that we are going to see. The total operation strategies, main functions are these all. So in next class, we will discuss about process design, that is different types of processes we have, that we are going to see in the next class. So if you have any doubts, or the video played was visible, or shall I play again? What do you say?
It was visible, sir. Visible, sir.
It was visible, right?
Yes, sir.